You really think that wall, that theoretical wall, is a good idea?
Well, it's a great political idea because a lot of people are voting for it.
Political.
Okay, and it
Again, it's
certainly
a great
was
political
unique.
idea, but we're talking about reality here, about the American people, about the future of our country and of the West and of the world. And there's just something in the vocabulary you're using that
Well, I think
really
Trump
takes
has
me
the
aback.
best skill set. I think Trump has the best skill set to do the managerial job, to do the job. That's what is important. Now, I put a lot of value on his celebrity skills because the president has to spend so much time in the media. That's not a bad skill to have. But Trump's financial management skills are certainly better than any of the other candidates.
I would also call those into question, but we won't do
That's
that here, right? Yeah.
Let me ask.
Most candidates haven't ever managed anything other than campaigns. It's not the same set of skills that political experience is valuable in America. The voters aren't voting for political experience. That's what's happened in this election. They don't value political experience because the politicians have not delivered for decades. That's why any other time Trump wouldn't even get in the building. Okay, it's the fact that these guys have not delivered for so many years that we're looking at outsiders. Okay, and the Trump skill set is impressive, and I personally like the celebrity thing because it's just, with all the media these days, it's necessary to be able to perform in that environment.
Nomiki, KONST, would you say the same for Sanders, that voters are so hungry for an anti-establishment candidate that in other circumstances, in other years, Sanders wouldn't have had a look in?
Well, I think there's a few differences between Donald Trump and Bernie Sanders, other than a couple $2 billion and 30 years of political experience. There's a difference between political experience and establishment. You need to be a skilled politician to be able to negotiate with an opposing party, to work with the Senate, to work with the Congress as a president, to understand how to negotiate overseas. You need to have inherent political skills the way Johnson did, the way that Kennedy did, the way that Roosevelt did. Those are political skills. The difference between the establishment is that the establishment has unfortunately become very corporatized on both sides. You have lobbyists influencing both sides, and as a result, campaigns have gotten very expensive. And so parties are choosing candidates that may not be the best politicians, but better fundraisers, who have strong name ID, who are celebrities in a political sense, like Hillary Clinton and on the Republican side, whoever their flavor of the month is, Jeb Bush. At one point. So, these parties are relying on name ID and fundraising, and as a result, the ideas got lost. The responding to the people, to the populists of the party, is dismissed over the past, 3 decades since television ads got really expensive. So I have to disagree. There's quite a difference between Donald Trump, who is an egomaniacal self-funder, who's trying to reform or tear apart the Republican Party to his own benefit, and Bernie Sanders, who's really a reflection of the majority of the Democratic Party right now and where the Democratic Party is going.
All right,
Which is